everyone, and welcome back to the Cleethorpes Coastline Railway for another railway roundup. Now, I know it's been a while since we last saw you guys, mainly because it's been rather busy here at the railway, especially with our Rail Ale and Blues Festival, our Pumpkin Trail during Halloween, and now moving into our Santa specials before heading into the winter and all the projects it holds. Now, before we do continue with the roundup, on behalf of all the members of staff and the volunteers here at the CCLR, I'd like to thank you all for getting us up to over 600 subscribers. We're so happy that the content that we're bringing you is being enjoyed by all, and it makes us really happy as well that people are interested in what we get up to here at the Cleethorpes Coastline Railway. That being said, let's show you what's been happening recently. So, on with the roundup.
So, when we last visited the railway roundup, our enclosed carriage was having a restoration done to it. So, last we saw, it had grey undercoat on the outside and also needed the lights replacing, as during the start of the restoration, unfortunately they got damaged. But, you see, we're now back in the carriage. It's all lit up, it's got a lovely coat of ivory painting. It's got its lights refitted, the outside has got lovely maroon paint and has got new fittings and airlines to bring it up to standard with the rest of the carriages in the fleet. So I think we've done a marvellous job with this.
Now, speaking of restorations, we have something to show you all. Sadly, number 24 didn't make it back to the railway this year, and we'll explain why shortly. However, we do have some lovely photos to show you of the work that's been done by John Fowler Engineering, such as the boiler and the boiler cladding that has been painted and mounted back into the frames, and a new handbrake has been fitted. Now, the reason why we haven't had her back is due to some alignment issues that were found with her. However, after a lot of careful and thorough work, she's been all sorted out, and we're now getting closer to having her back. Perhaps not this year, but sometime in the new year or the following months.
As we spoke about earlier, we have had many different jobs around the railway, preparing for our Santas and just general things around the railway, which is why it's been very difficult to make videos. But we can show the decorations around the stations and then our fantastic fleet of locomotives, which we have.
Now, in other news, we have some information about our little engine Effie. Now, the last time everyone saw Effie on our social media pages, the boiler inspector had come for a visit to check the condition of Effie's boiler. Now, we've had a report back and he has said that the bosses where all the fittings go into the boiler will need replacing. Sadly, running the railway and also doing all these other little projects left, right and centre has been a bit hard for us to keep the ball rolling with Effie and continue from where we left off. So we've called in a favour from our friends at the Steam Workshop, who I'll leave a link to their channel and their Facebook page on our description. And yeah, I'll hand you over to the other guys to tell you a bit more.
Now, she left us and headed over there on the 2nd of October, and since then we've been given permission to show you some of the pictures and videos from the chaps there.
So, already the locomotive has been stripped down to bare frames. She is going to have modifications for the well tanks to go back inside the frames, which will help with water capacity. The boiler has already been sent away for the bus work to be done. She's going to have new tubes installed in the boiler, and the body is also going to be shot blasted, so they can get cracking on with painting that when the time comes.
Cheers guys, thanks for all the info, and everyone who's watching will notify if we hear any more news from the Steam Workshop on Effie. Now, as everyone knows, here at the Cleethorpes Coastline Railway, we love welcoming new locos and visitors to the railway as well. So, in the new year, we're welcoming a brand new guest to the railway. However, Judging by these track panels, I'm thinking she's not 15-inch gauge. So if anyone can guess what loco is coming to the railway, please do so by leaving a comment in the comment section below.
Now here's another surprise for you all. We'll be running trains on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Yes, you heard that right. We'll be running trains for the first time in a long time on New Year's Eve and Day. Keep an eye out on our Facebook page for details about the timetable on those 2 days.
So, apart from all that, we have our winter track work coming up in January, where we will be replacing a large section of track from our little station, commonly known as Discovery Halt, all the way to the flood defence at the Kingsway end of the line.
We also have another project this winter happening down here at Lakeside Station, which will be the refurbishment of the canopy here at the station itself. So ever since the canopy was first put in, it was made to resemble the canopy that was once used at the Sutton Coalfield Miniature Railway, which we were once the home for that collection. Now in the last couple of years, the canopy has been showing its age a bit, and we have decided that we are going to replace the canopy with a more traditional style. So we've already got the wood, it's all ready to be cut and painted, and we'll show off in the new year what it looks like during the project and even after.
If you're interested in getting involved, head over to our volunteering page on our website, www.cclr.co.uk/volunteering, and fill out the form and we'll get in touch about getting you in to help. Well, that's all we have time here on Railway Roundup.
We hope you enjoyed the goings on here at the CCLR.
And we hope to see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.